Okay, so here we go. 13 minutes for the game to start. We start at 12:27 local. 12:40 p.m. the game will start. The revised timings 12:40 to 2:30 local, which means from 12:40 means India time 5:10. 5:10 start in India. 7:40 lunch. Sorry, 2:30, right?
2:30 lunch.
2:30 is 7 p.m.
Yeah.
India. So 5:10 to 7 p.m. first session. 7:40 is post lunch start till 9:40, and then 10 to 11:30. 11:30 is the cutoff as of now instead of 10:30, and it will be 80 overs in the day. So 10 overs lost. Let me also tell you, Saurav Ganguly, who is on his way back to India as we speak, we were on video call and he just writes to me, that's enough time for India to close this game out. Saurav Ganguly, breaking, we can tell you,
more than enough
time in the 80 overs for India to close this game out.
You know
Finally,
what?
sun.
Finally sun, and it's now very hot. I will show you guys around. Look at it. The sky has finally cleared up. You're actually seeing some good weather now. And we can all breathe a sigh of relief because we thought we'd lose too much time. What will happen? But now India has more than enough time to bundle out that English batting lineup. Now 80 overs is what we have today till 7 p.m. local time. But all I think in all India needs is a good 40-50 overs, and you can bundle out that English tail.
I think so. I mean, see, if you don't get them done in 80, then you wouldn't have got them done in 90. Because at the end of 80, they would have shaken hands and said, okay, done. Because the last 10 overs, that's upon the captains to shake hands and say, there's no point playing further. So 80 overs in the day, you will still get a crack with the second new ball. So basically, that last hour will be with the second new ball. 16 overs with that second new ball, India will also have. So if you have 3 wickets remaining, 7 down or 6 down, with the second new ball, you can just blow them over. Mohammad Siraj, Akashdeep will have a crack. 80 overs means your faster bowlers will all be fresh. They will bowl 13, 14 over spells, and you can expect some quick overs from Ravindra Jadeja and Washington Sundar as well. It's beautiful now. Absolutely bright and sunny.
And
you wouldn't believe that it was like this about an hour ago, pouring cats and dogs.
What the hell has even happened? You know, one of the funniest parts was around close to 12 p.m. The covers had basically come off. Only the Hoover cover was on, and in a minute, everything changed. They had to bring all the covers back in, but now it's bright and sunny. As you can tell, it is incredibly sunny. One thing I don't understand is why the engines are always on.
Why are you wasting
day,
fuel?
the engines are on of these two buses, but that is something beyond us. But right now, let's focus on the game. I think, Boria, India should look to bundle up this batting lineup in 50 overs. It's 7 wickets.
You've got great conditions. You have conditions which are ideal to bowl. It is not hot. If the sun is kind of out, you will have cloud cover. You have had rain, so the weather is heavier. You will get a newish ball to bowl with. You will have the ball to swing. You've got 80 overs, which means England remotely has no chance. So all you need to do is put fielders everywhere. Put fielders everywhere in catching positions. If they go for 3 boundaries, 4 boundaries, just doesn't matter. You know that one mistake is round the corner. Do not leave a second slip or a third slip vacant. Put him there.
Do not let go of catches.
Nothing. Discipline, patience, perseverance, resilience, determination, commitment, and the hunger. India wins this one. I've used 7 adjectives. 7 balls is all India needs to wrap this up. 7 good balls in 480
Come on, I
balls.
think you can do it. You've created so many chances in those final 1.5 hours yesterday. You can do it once again. The ball is still new. It's only 16 overs old. You get a good burst from Mohammad Siraj and Akashdeep. Put pressure from both ends. The batters will give you chances. Harry Brook will give you chances. There will be immense pressure on the batters at this point. They will give you edges because they will try to tonk you out of the park, and in that attempt, they will give you their wickets as well.
India would have been itching. India would have been itching when she said, she is right, everything came off, and we were constantly updating and tweeting. By the way, I had actually predicted a 1 p.m. start. It's a 12:40 start. Not bad. Everything so far is falling to place. Saurav Ganguly, quote, says batting masterclass from Shubman Gill. In his 30 years of watching cricket in this country, he's not seen anything as good. Also, quote, he says Akashdeep, phenomenal. That Joe Root delivery would have made any bowler proud. He says product of Vision 2020 has improved leaps and bounds. And he says this will rub off on Shubman Gill's captaincy and make him an even better captain. Regrets not being able to come today. He's having to go to India. Ganguly reckons India will have enough time to win this game. He says India winning. Hopefully the players, we can hear the roar from inside. The players will
I
be
think
stepping out.
must have started warming up. That's
Yes.
why we can hear the crowd going berserk
And
now.
already a good crowd.
Already a good crowd, absolutely, and a lot of Indian fans today.
You know, not even when the rain was happening, people did not move an inch. Day 5, you can see serious crowd there.
Look at
People
them.
now streaming in.
They're running. They're trying to make it inside in
Yeah,
time.
this is great stuff. People streaming in. There is already a very good crowd. 7 minutes for the game to start. We have really nice weather now. This is good weather for India. Hopefully, they will be able to make a match of this and get those 7 wickets.
Absolutely.
Strategy.
Strategy, go hard, go aggressive. Because at this point, nothing else, no defensive approach will get you wickets. England will go hard, but you go hard as well. Put those catches on, get 3 slips, and let Akashdeep and Mohammad Siraj spit fire. That's what they've been doing. Again, we bring up this point over and over again. The ball is still new. There are still overcast conditions. There is a bit of wind. There will be nip in the air. Akashdeep will make full use of it from the pavilion end. And Mohammad Siraj, as always, he's been very consistent throughout this test match. All we need is a replicate or a replica of what happened in those last 1.5 hours yesterday. That's all you need from the Indian bowlers right now.
Intensity.
Intensity is what you need. Aggression. Get on their faces. Be very, give them hell. I keep going back to that Virat Kohli quote because
That's what you should do.
And did you not give them hell when Shubman Gill was batting for that long?
Boss, India has a great chance. Let's really say it. India has an absolutely phenomenal chance in front of
50
them.
overs.
Yeah, come on. You've
Wrap them
got
up.
50, 60, 80 overs in front of you. You don't need to think about 80 overs. You need to think in that first session, before that break at 2:30,
3
you
wickets?
need at least 3 wickets. You need 3. You have England down to 6 before lunch, which is taken at 2:30 local, an hour and a half late because they're trying to make up time. Frankly, they've almost made up time. You're talking about just 10 overs in the day. And you know what? None of the days have seen 90. So
Yeah.
you're actually talking about 85 overs a day is what you've seen. And if the game is extended till 7:30, there will always be that provision. You will get 80 overs, which is good enough. Which is good enough to get England out and get those 7 wickets. India needs to believe. Gautam Gambhir has a job to do. Speak to his boys. Shubman Gill has a massive job to do. Speak to his boys. The leader of the bowling pack, Mohammad Siraj, needs to do that job. And they are getting ready. We can hear the music from inside. All of this stuff. Final few moments on day 5. The game set to begin. Can India do the job?
I think they can. And I'm bringing up this point, and it's not me being greedy like I was. I was accused by an English journalist of being too greedy about getting those wickets early. But what I'm trying to say is, you have the new ball. Make the best use of it because you don't know when you're going to get that second new ball, whether or not, if there is more rain or whatever the circumstances may be. Do not depend till you get the second new ball. Right now, get those early wickets. First session, 3 wickets, and then they will fall like dominoes.
BCCI has also tweeted the session times as we said.
12:40
local, 5:10 India, 12:40 to 14:30.
What time is it right now?
It's 36. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Let me take final comments from
Yeah.
Gargi. We will be back at lunch and break. I am predicting an Indian win. I think India can wrap this up.
100%. I also think so. 50 overs. bundle them out in 50 overs.
Let's
Let
fingers
it-
crossed.
Yeah, because you need to be aggressive. If you're that aggressive, if you think of 50 overs, you might get there by 80 overs, and you need to be really aggressive about the approach at this point around.
Yes, শেষই করছিলাম সৌরভ ইন্ডিয়া ফেরত যাচ্ছিল so your comment on Akashdeep, so he called, we did a video call, so he's given you your comment on Akashdeep, that Akashdeep has now improved leaps and bounds and will be and can be the replacement to Mohammad Shami.
I was telling you, he's the closest to Mohammad Shami.
So that's what Saurav Ganguly says. He reckons 80 overs good enough for India to wrap this up. He says that's enough time, and he also says Shubman Gill's masterclass is one of the best he has seen in his 30 years of watching cricket in this country.
Sunny sir was
खत्म
saying,
करें?
Bilkul,
yesterday
bilkul.
Sunny sir said he's the best batter to have come. That's a big statement.
So Ganguly just now, because yesterday was. चलो खत्म करते हैं. चलो,
Chalo,
see you. Bye.
we'll see you soon. Where are you going? With the mic. We'll see you soon. Game is about to start in the next few minutes. Hopefully, this is India's session. Thank you so much. We'll see you.
ये हो जाना चाहिए आज.